When Abraham, or Abram, was called out from amongst his people, told to leave his land, leave his relatives, and go to a place in which God would show him, he also brought Lot. With him bringing Lot, of course, Lot followed after some of the ways of Abraham, who was a righteous man, and also began his faith journey. And so we see in verse 13, they had been walking together for some time, and they begin to grow in their population, in their herdsmen. And so as you grow, sometimes the space can get a little cramped. And so there was cramped space. You'll see this in Genesis 13. Out of wisdom, Abram being the oldest, he decided, how about we separate the land? There's more land out there. I'll let you pick first, and then I'll go elsewhere. Lot had already set his sights on the Jordan Valley, which is where Sodom and Gomorrah was located. So he saw the land. It looked like the Lord's garden. It was pleasing to the eyes. He begins his journey of compromise. We see a steady progression. First, in Genesis 13:10, he looked towards Sodom. In Genesis 13:12, he pitched his tent. So he's getting closer to compromise. And then in Genesis 14:12, he's living in Sodom. He's now living a compromised life. He's now living in a place of compromise. He's now living in a place amongst the wicked. And then he lost everything when Sodom was attacked. Now that the town is about to be destroyed, in Genesis 19, he sent a warning by angels that everything amongst him is about to be destroyed. But that's not the only thing. When the angels found him, he was sitting at the gates of Sodom. In that time, in the ancient time, those who sat at the gates, they were leaders. He has now become a leader amongst the wicked. Because hey, we live in this world, right? And we have wickedness all around us. But the thing is, does the wickedness have you? Does the darkness have you? Or are you drawing people out? It's nowhere that we see where he's drawing out, but they're drawing him in. He's constantly going back to it. Lot was actually where he desired to be. He was living in a place that resembled the Lord's garden, but was filled with wickedness.